Plus139 here. Welcome back to another review of Gash Bell or Konjiki Gash Bell or however you want to say. But anyway, welcome back. So pretty quick chapter review this episode. Pretty much it just kind of starts off from where we left off last chapter. So it starts off at Kimimara's house, and he's still trying to decipher the red book, but he's checked nearly every known language, every known forgotten language, and he's even reading a book on Egyptian hieroglyphics, it looks like, and he's can't figure it out for the life of him. So yeah, he's had difficulty figuring it out, and then he's kind of asked by his mother, you know, you've got to well, no, for that there's also this little scene where Kyo's kind of wary about having Gash face him due to him being able to shoot lightning out of his mouth. There's even a point where he decides he's going to talk to him lying on his back with Gash facing forwards, but he soon comes to the realization that Gash probably isn't able to fire lightning bolts unless Kyo reads the spell from the spellbook. So yeah, that small scene happens, and then where we then jump to downstairs where Kyo's still trying to read the red book, and he even asked his mum whether she could read the book, and she has a look and she goes, "Oh no, of course not, I can't read that strange foreign language." And she even asks, "Where's the red text?" Because if you remember from last chapter, the first spell was highlighted in red text, and Kyo's mum couldn't see that, so he also came to the conclusion that he was the only one that can read the book. So that happened, and then Kyo sort of has a train of thought about Gash being a plague and him really bringing, I suppose that goes without saying, but bringing death and destruction, mainly destruction with him wherever he goes, and he foresees that the longer he stays with Gash, the more trouble he's going to get into. But so then I was thinking that Kyo's mum tells him, you know, you've got to take Gash for a bath, you've got to help him have a bath. So does that. So he does that, and begrudgingly, but he doesn't. And then as he's washing Gash, he notices that Gash's wounds have pretty much fully healed from yesterday when he was all full of cuts and bruises, whereas Kyo's basically all busted up. He's got a busted up face, and yeah. So he notices he has a what's the Wolverine reference? High healing or high regenerative factor. Anyway, yeah, he heals quickly in layman's terms. So yeah, it goes to that, and then as he's giving Gash a wash, Gash is telling Kyo how he really likes his mum and how he's so lucky to have her, and then that leaves Kyo to kind of think, hey, well, maybe this kid isn't a plague, maybe he's just, well, even if he is a plague, he's a child after all. So doing that, and then there's this small, well not small, then there's this scene where he's washing Gash's hair, and then he notices that he has horns. So of course he's taken back by Dad, wondering what kind of creature Gash is. And then, but anyway, then after he has his wash and everything, then Gash decided it's time to continue the hero plan, and to Kyo's dismay. But anyway, it tells him how he doesn't want to do it, and then it kind of goes to an inner monologue where Kyo kind of admits to himself that he often makes excuses to why he can't do things, why he can't make friends with random people and the delinquents at school, and things of that nature. Why he can't, so pretty much why he can't make friends. And Gash goes, "Oh no, you're wrong, and you can do it." And anyway, so then it cuts from there to a little thing with Mizno. And Mizno is apparently going to the bank to deposit some concert money, which I'm not sure if that alludes to something in the future, but we'll see. So pretty much, she's going to deposit concert money, and she goes in that, and there's this whole panel where she's so lucky to be friends with Kyo and Gash, and Kyo's come around more and more. And next panel we just see Mizno has a gun to her head. So that happened, and then we cut back to Kyo and Gash, and they're just discussing the hero plan and whatnot, and Kyo's objective. And then there's a Gash points out that there's like two people, or two men holding guns at the I forget the name of the bank, the something bank, but there's a basically there's a robbery at the bank. So and then as Kyo noticed that Mizno's there, and he says, "Oh, she's gotten herself in trouble again." So Gash goes, "Come on, we've got to save her, Kyo." And he goes, "Well, no, I can't." And he has this whole self-doubt thing. And then on the next page, we just see Gash telling him to basically stop telling himself excuses, and to just, he can do it, and to stop telling him excuses and just act. And to summarize that, he even says, "Come on, Kyo, we have to run, we have to go save her." And he just says, "Don't think, just run, just go." So that's, so the chapter leaves off with Gash sort of inspiring Kyo to act on it, to go save Mizno. And they're on the bike, and they're racing towards the bank. So that's where the chapter is. But the final panel of chapter basically has Kyo rethinking his initial thoughts of Gash. Sorry, something just flew by over there. But anyway, rethinking of his initial thoughts of Gash, and thinking, well, he's not a plague. I'm going to change because of him, and that's where. Sorry guys, that's where chapter leaves off. So I'm just gonna get a drink. Gonna get a drink. Okay. Okay. So that's where chapter leaves off. So pretty much the next chapter will probably obviously open up when they get to the bank. So yeah, overall this was a good chapter. It kind of fleshed out Kyo's character a bit more, showed that he is more, as we saw in the last chapter, he has a lot of self-doubt, but because of Gash's sort of naive and sort of outgoing personality, he is starting to change, and it'll be interesting to see how he changes throughout the progression of the series. But yeah, overall I like this chapter and think it's pretty good. Probably, I guess if I was going to go for a system, it'd be 2 thumbs up. Yeah. So yeah, pretty good chapter. If you guys haven't read it already, I know it's not a series, but it's a good series. Hence why I'm doing this. So yeah, if you guys haven't read it, go on. I use Manga Stream. Go on Manga Stream. Read it. Great series. And yeah. So this has been Blast1390. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.